Let's talk about archery tactics, particularly archery tactics for the stealth archer. The number one tactic is run away. This should be your default tactic as a stealth archer. The entire point of being a stealth archer is to not be detected and to never get hit. If you do get detected, the first strategy, the first tactic, is to run away. I'm running away to a spot I've picked ahead of time because it gives me a nice long kill zone. It's narrow, it's long, it's straight, and anyone coming at me is going to be an easy target. Now I had this planned ahead of time, that if things went badly, this was the spot I was going to fall back to. In other words, always have a fallback, always have an escape plan. Now here I'm surprised. There are two of them. I thought at least Hadvar, as horrible as he is, would take care of one, but no. He didn't do anything. He's terrible. So the second tactic is to kite enemies to someplace where they'll be killed by someone else. Yep, I missed that shot. I should have taken it when they were in the hallway. Another thing to consider is never ever run out of stamina. Just never run out of stamina. Pop potions, stop and rest, make sure your tank is always full. Well, maybe Hadvar can be, like, somewhat useful here. And he actually kills the guard. I'm going to try and stay out of this as much as possible. Shoot from a distance. You'll notice that stamina is at 0 right now. That's a bad thing. I want to make sure I have enough stamina that I can escape if I get attacked. Yep, and I'm not taking any chances. Never take any chances. You have speed, and if you have plenty of stamina, you can escape. So I'm going to go to a nice long straight corridor where I can deliver a couple of shots. And I like this because the enemy should come up the steps slowly, and this is a narrow entrance way, a narrow doorway. I should be able to get a 100% chance of a hit. Should have plenty of stamina for this. Now there's a problem. I have run out of arrows. So we're going to give the crossbow a go. But notice the very long reload time on the crossbow. If that crossbow had not gotten a one-hit kill, would have definitely been killed myself. Bandit Forts are really challenging. They always have very high-level bandit bosses in them. But one of the tactics I want to discuss is use everything in your environment. And the thing in the environment here is there's a Thalmor patrol. And I'm going to aggro these bandits to come down and attack the Thalmor patrol. The Thalmor patrol can easily clean out this fort. And also, a couple of the Thalmor will certainly die. So that's a win-win for me. And in fact, that's exactly what happens in this case. The Thalmor end up charging in there and killing all the bandits. Now normally I wouldn't stand here and get in an archery duel with these guys, but I'm kind of having a good time, so... And this reminds me of the tactic, run away. I took a hit, so I run away. You'll notice a theme here. And I let the Thalmor wipe out all the bandits. Sneak everywhere. As a stealth archer, your #1 tactic is to sneak everywhere and take shots at animals and level sneak and archery. The only way you're going to level sneak without buying training is to just sneak everywhere, and stealth will level. Before I go into any location, I scout the area. Now I already know I can't take out these guys on the outside. I've reloaded this because I want to take this out myself for training. But I can't take out the guys on the outside. They have X-ray vision, they have perfect night vision, it just can't do it. So I'm using third person to look around corners and going very slowly. I only have perks in level 25 sneak, and the reason that I'm doing this is so you can see stealth at low levels, because it's boring at high levels, it's too easy. So one of the things that I'm doing is I'm looking for patterns. I'm looking for routes that guards will walk, so I can take advantage of that. I want to hit these guys in the back. The idea, if you're a stealth archer, is to never get detected. So you want all of these to be one-hit kills. Two times damage and a critical strike with an orc bow. And now I've made the kill, and in case that guy gets found, I'm going to be far away, because what will happen is the NPCs will go to the place you fired from, and you don't want to be there when they come looking for you. So I've moved back. So you advance and you move back, and you always have an escape plan. So right now I'm next to the exit door. So if everything goes badly, I can pop out the door. Also, I have a couple of invisibility potions. Here's the #1 lesson. If you're a stealth archer, be patient. You're not trying to engage these people. You're trying to sneak past them all. That's the #1 thing, is not being detected. And if you are, how do you escape? How do you get away? You never fight toe-to-toe, and you never fight fair. You wait patiently for that one-hit kill opportunity. And you scout, and you look, and you take your time, and you listen. You try to figure out where people are and where they have a vulnerability, where they have a weakness. That is how you play as a stealth archer. I like to hotkey my invisibility potions, and really I wouldn't come in here probably below level 50 stealth, but I want to come in here below level 50 because I want to experiment, I want to test, I want to refine my skills. But normally I wouldn't consider coming in here below level 50 sneak, and I wouldn't come in here without a large number of invisibility potions. This is all about sneak and invisibility potions. Now here I have listened and I know that someone is very close, so I want to find them. I don't want to burn an invisibility potion. I don't need to. There he is, and another tactic, never go to the enemy. Manipulate the enemy into a kill zone where you can shoot them in the back. NPCs are going to go to where the arrow hits. And what you'll notice they do is they run to the location and then they pause and they look at where that arrow hit the wall. That first shot did a lot of damage, but because I had plenty of room, I also had plenty of time. Now I have time to back up and get to a safe area, out of sight. I'm hoping to get a look at other NPCs, other bandits. I wait a while, but I don't see anybody, so I continue to explore the area. I know there are more bandits up here. I just have to find them. Stealth archery is about practice, practice, practice. Now I see this is kind of an intersection area. This is going to be a really dangerous spot. There are going to be bandits everywhere, you just know it. So I hit an invisibility potion, and there is a guy right there. So I'm going to hit another invisibility potion. Again, I could walk slower, but with these boots I don't really have to. This is an easy target. I don't have any perks in one-handed. I don't need any. Some people put one perk in one-handed, but this is just an easy kill. And guaranteed I'm not going to get detected. Just completely silent. You'll notice I don't have any one-handed weapons. I don't need any. This is entirely about archery and using the bow. So I've come over to this side. I want to make sure nothing's behind me, which I do. I go down and take a look. There's no one behind me. I don't want to be surprised while I'm doing this and have someone come up and hit and blindside me with a warhammer. Okay, there they are. I don't know how many there are. And this turns out to be one of those places where the enemy automatically aggroes. It's just, there are some areas where that happens, and when you hit that trigger point where they aggro, just back up. Back up and then just look and see how many there are and if they're evasion or heavy armor. And this is how you level stealth, sneak, by the way. Okay, they're coming this way, so I'm going to put a little more distance between me and the bandits. And I swear that rope was broken. I took a look at it earlier. This is the heart of archery. And it's also the hardest part. Be patient. Be patient, wait for the opportunity to take your shot. If you want to play a ranger style, that's fine, but these are completely different styles. A ranger would just go charging in, fire arrows, run around the fort, dodge, do all that sort of thing. A stealth archer doesn't do that. This is the heart of being a stealth archer. It is being patient and waiting for the opportunity to pick out a target and one-hit them, silently at a distance. You are a sniper. You kill with silence. You never fight toe-to-toe. You never fight fair. If you do it correctly, you never get detected. To me, the perfect mission is when the enemy has no idea you were there, and they only know that something happened when they trip over the dead bodies the next morning. By the way, you'll notice what time it is. This is 4 a.m. You want to do all this fighting between midnight and 6 a.m. The reason is that quite often the bad guys will be sleeping. So I draw the arrow, that's a tactic, before I look around the corner. So I have full overdraw. I have full overdraw, and I'm going to get the overdraw bonus. The most important shot of a great archer is the shot you don't take. And you can tell great archers when you watch them in videos because they don't take low percentage shots. They just hit the R button, put the arrow away, and just go someplace and hide and wait. They don't get it, they don't engage. It's either a good shot or they pass on the shot completely. If something doesn't work, try a different approach. Now I think in this case I have simply found the point where the enemy aggroes. And maybe if I'm a little bit further away from them, they won't aggro quite so fast. So I'm going to let them reset, and I'm going to try something else.
Is someone there?
I guess I was just hearing.
Look, listen, peek around corners, take your time. This is all about cutting the enemy down a tiny cut at a time, a tiny slice at a time. You control the battle, you control the enemy, and try different things. This is good. I'm getting a good look at these NPCs. I know there are 3 of them now, based on the number of voices and how they look, what I've been able to see. All I need against these guys is plenty of room. With this bow, with an orc bow, I can easily kill these 3 targets.
What was that?
And this shot. I got a critical strike. And now I have a ton of room, but I miss. But I have plenty of time. The first shot did a lot of damage. This is the only one in full armor. That's an easy kill. The other 2 are coming from way over the other side of the room. I have tons of time. No shield. That was an easy kill. And this guy is a one-shot kill. I don't even need the stealth bonus. Critical strike and dead. Practice, practice, practice. I was pretty happy with that, but it wasn't great. I know I can do better than that. It was not as good as it should have been, so I do it again. And that's the whole thing about archery. Practice and do it over and over and over again. Review everything in your inventory, all the tools that you have. Maybe I need to play another perk. Maybe I need more potions. Quite frankly, I probably wouldn't have fought that last battle with the number of potions that I had, and I didn't come in here with any poisons, which I normally would come in here with poisons. So, but this is just working on stealth. I have all the stealth perks played up to level 25. Again, I probably wouldn't come in here during the quest if I didn't have, I wouldn't come in here below level 50. Because this is a fort. I would fight lower level bandits, but I probably wouldn't fight bandits in a fort. They're tougher. But this is really good training. Here are the armor penetration. The armor penetration, there is armor penetration for the bow. That's 50% if it's Daedric, not for anything else. But arrows have an AP, and here these are. I came in here with just the potions I had from joining the Thieves Guild, basically, and doing some step and fetch it quests. Which is fine, because I'm really working on stealth. I'm not working on potions for this exercise. This is a great tactic. Use it as often as you need. I want that guy to go to a place where I can get a stealth shot on him. I did not get a stealth shot the last time. I have a nice ebony arrow to get armor penetration. I get the critical strike. I get the 2 times damage. He is 1 shot. That is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. That guy is 1 shot. And here comes the last one. And he's going to look at the dead bodies, which is what they tend to do. Okay, Matrix. It's a thing. It happens. He matrixed on me. No shield. This is going to be easy. One shot. Also got the 2 times damage. I get 3 stealth shots, 3 one-hits, archery. They had no chance. I need much higher sneak and many more potions to do the outside. The outside, they are very tough. They have X-ray vision. I would probably also want to have a tempered bow. The next tactic that's really important is if you have 2 targets, you always hit the one that is the furthest away from you, because you want everyone to look away from you, and that's what they'll do. They will look at the target, they will look away from you, they will look at the first NPC who gets killed, and that's what you want them to do. You want everyone to look away from you and look at the NPC you just hit before they turn to look at you. If you hit someone who's closer to you, everyone will look in your direction, and if they look in your direction, they'll see you, you'll be detected. If they look away from you, you will not be detected, and you will get maybe another shot to the back, another stealth shot. So that's how that works. Anyway, I hope these tactics, you find them useful. This is just an overview of stealth archery. What you have to do is practice, practice, practice. Go out and have fun. Go out and try these different tactics. Go out and practice stealth. Stealth gets much easier as you level up. It's much easier at level 50, and when you get the forward roll, it's really easy. So let me encourage you to go out and do that and experiment. It takes a while, but if you invest in it and you spend some time mastering it, you're going to find that stealth archery is an extremely deadly way to play Requiem, and it gives you enormous advantages. And it's also, you're less likely to take damage. You're less likely to die. So have fun, and I hope you find this really useful.